What are you not stepping into that God wants you to step into? Who am I? I think many times in life we ask ourselves, sometimes it's why me? Or why did this happen to me? Or why did you pick me? And many times we're trying to figure out who we are and what our purpose is. I love the story in Exodus when God is calling Moses. And remember, God is calling ordinary people to do extraordinary things. He does it all. Ephesians 3:20 talks about that. God is calling you to do extraordinary things. And what's God causing you to do? And I love this in the book of Exodus when God called Moses, he says, Moses, Moses, and he replied, Here I am. And he had him take off his sandals and he told him, because the place you are standing is on holy ground, which I think today's world, everything belongs to God. So we're always standing on holy ground. But the interesting thing about this story is God chose Moses. He didn't need him. He doesn't need me. He doesn't need you, but he chooses us. And I believe God chooses people, certain people, because they will get things done. And he knows they can be an instrument for him to utilize his plans for us. So remember, God chose Moses. He didn't need him. He could have chose anybody else, but he chose Moses. And Moses replied, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh? And God replied, I'll be with you. And then Moses argued, I'm not eloquent. I am not a good speaker. And then he says, Oh, my Lord, send somebody else. And here's the key part. It says, Then the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses. So, man, God got mad at him, right? He got mad at him and he says, I've told you I'll be with you. And luckily, he relented and he agreed to go. And I think so many times, the business that I'm in today with ZimWorks and Support DDS, I can go back to that time when I had to step into what God was calling me. I didn't really want to. I didn't know why. And then I had to persist because I knew God was calling to do today to make that impact, to transform lives, to make that global impact. So, what is God calling you today? Or what are you not stepping into that God wants you to step into? And I just leave you with this and remember, know who's calling you, but more importantly, God is calling ordinary people to do extraordinary things. So when you think you're not enough, when you think you don't have it, when you think you can't do it, remember, God already knows you can do it. And that's why he chose you. He doesn't need you. He doesn't need me, but he chooses us. God bless. Have an amazing, amazing week and know who am I?